What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm going to be your host and producer this afternoon, Logan Landers, and join me to talk about Gabriel Murphy, the defensive end coming out of UCLA, my friend from the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network over there doing some good work, as always. The man with the best beard in sports broadcasting, Jay McMinn. What's up, Jay?
Hey, how's everybody doing today, man? We're doing well, man. Ready to talk some sports.
Let's do it, man. So give us your thoughts, my friend, on Gabriel Murphy coming out of UCLA. What do you think about the young man?
You know, he's a defensive end. He's got good size, 6'3", 260. You know, that's not bad. He's a polished edge rusher, which is good. He's athletic. He's quick. He's got a strong first step, Logan, which is another good attribute for a defensive end. You want to have that quick first step to get on those big defensive tackles. And he can get around the corners, and he's got great fighting hands, right? He can do this a couple of swim moves. He's got a couple of go-to moves he can go to, and that's really what he does well. And I think he's versatile. You could make him a 3-4 linebacker if you wanted to. If you wanted to go that direction, the only couple of knocks on him I got would be one that he has short arms, which less wingspan, and I would say that he needs to do a little bit more work in his block shedding on the run. But other than that, the guy's looking okay.
Yeah.
So real quick. So I'd probably say he's probably a second or third rounder.
Yeah, not bad at all. And it's a guy who worked his way up in the system. You know, he played at North Texas originally, decided he played well enough and was able to head on over to UCLA to help out the Bruins. And when you look at Gabe Murphy, he is a guy who you can see on the field that he is there to make an impact. And he's a guy who is solid. You see him always putting in work. He played 24 games across 2 seasons at UCLA, got 92 pressures, 14 sacks, and also took home an all Pac-12 honorable mention this past year for his senior season. What I like about Gabriel Murphy, man, is he's athletic. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This guy is a top-tier athlete. He's got good feet, as you mentioned, good first step, but also he's good at changing direction. You don't see this guy get faked out much by guys trying to run around the edge. You see him, if a running back goes for a spin move, he's right there. If he goes for a juke move, even if he guesses wrong, he'll get back in 0.5 seconds because that is just how good of an athlete that Gabriel Murphy is. He's got a good spin move, as you mentioned, but that's kind of his one and done, right? His one move that he excels at, and he works great at it, but you got to become a little bit more versatile. You got to have a deeper bag come the National Football League. That's a different kind of monster right there. You're playing up against guys who've been in the league 10 plus years, 350-pound offensive linemen who are going to stop you like a brick wall. But back to Gabe Murphy, guy who is, like I said, he plays a lot of positions on defense also, which means he's very versatile. He's going to stay on a field one way or another. Like I said, you know, the best way to keep a job, Jay, is to be good at it and be versatile at it. That's what Gabriel Murphy is. He's not just a one-trick pony. He can play really in any position you need him to up there on the line. But I like the young man. I think that, like I said, he's not the perfect player. He's got really good agility, really fast motor as well. You see the speed come out every time he's rushing someone. But I say if you need to, you know, a couple things to work on, like you mentioned, refine your pass rushing skills, get a couple of different moves in your radar and get things working there. That'll help out. And also, too, just containing the run sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge for him. I mentioned he's got that good change of direction. He can get the guys quick, but it's more so the fact of just can he wrap them up? Can he get them down? And can he get that speed to cover those absolute just elite athletes that are at the running back position? So overall, though, I think that Gabriel Murphy is a solid piece, right? He's a guy who you can put in a lot of different positions. He's a guy who obviously scouts love because of his combine numbers and what he did there with the amount of vertical he's had, with just how fast. You see this on combines and on game speed, that just how well he is. But I think overall, Gabriel Murphy, a guy who isn't getting maybe a whole lot of love this draft season for some odd reason, even though that we know he is an absolute baller, and we can't wait to see where he goes in the 2024 NFL Draft. Jay McLovin, my friend, I appreciate you coming on the show today, talking about Gabriel Murphy, defensive end coming out of UCLA. I'm your host and producer, Logan Landers. Guys, once again, if you enjoy the episode, give us a like, follow, share, and subscribe on Facebook, YouTube. Also, go and check out our podcast every single week. And be sure to tune in here live in just a couple of weeks, Thursday, April 25th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to have a lot of fun with y'all because we are doing a live NFL draft show reaction special here on the channel. So mark your calendars. And until our next episode, guys,